welcome. I am Civilian, and this is Evil Genius, and we are back, being evil and genius and kind of broke. Let's be honest. Look at that. That's not... I don't know if we really have the kind of finances to be running the kind of operation that we are. I also think this room is possibly overstaffed. I always build too big a control room and get overambitious. Yes. We're building a lot of very expensive traps at the moment, and that is unfortunate. So we're just gonna do some random things here. I don't remember what we've already researched, so this is gonna be 100% guessing, which I'm sure is frustrating to anyone who knows what the research combos are. And I'm sorry, but I'm not that sorry. I'm like 3 to 4% sorry. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm more sorry than I am. It's 3 to 4% sorry. Right, what are we doing? We are doing whatever this is, apparently, so let's do that. I just saw a load of minions sitting in Antarctica, or not. They're in the sea near Antarctica, which I guess makes sense. It might be logistically difficult. Well, the reason that we have no money is primarily, it looks like, because we have very, very few people out generating money. And I assume that's an attempt on my part. Oh, we actually researched something with all that random guessing. And I assume that's at least partially attempt on my part, or, you know, last week, what I was trying to do with that, I assume, is keep some of my martial artists back at the base, keep enough of them back at the base to keep training more martial artists. And whilst that is a good goal and a good thing to pursue, I don't really know if that does, I need money. I need money because I want to build a trap corridor. Neuroside is liking the new trap corridor. She is out there and she is ready. Do you have enough experience? You don't have enough. Let's get you some more experience. Kill this person. How's Jubei doing? Jubei knows all of the things and is just having a smoke break. Jubei, I need you to not get lung cancer, like, too early, because I need you to live long enough to see me take over the world. Or whatever I plan to do with one of the 3 doomsday devices. Now, I can't remember which one is which, and we only have the data for one of them. So if, by the time we eventually make it to the next island... spoilers. I wasn't gonna mention that in case anyone hadn't played the game before and they didn't want to know. And I was just gonna rock up. It was gonna be great. If by the time well, I've said it now. It's happened. So if in the near future, once we reach that 200 notoriety, which to be honest, we are not rushing towards. At the pace we are going, it will take us a while. But yes, if by the time we've done that we've unlocked more, then I might have a little vote in the comments. We can decide which doomsday device, but to be honest, I'm not gonna, like, go mad trying to get all of them, because I think some of these individual acts of infamy, for example... Ooh! I priced this model, and I've got 8 spin doctors. How risky is this? Too risky. It's too risky for me to have a go. Let's just send some workers. Because we've got like 30. Speaking of which, let's turn down our recruitment rate, because we do not need that much of a recruitment rate. So I believe I raised the minion cap, and actually no, I know that's true. So, ooh, we got the cloning thing. Can I rotate that, please? There we go. I haven't played this game in a while, okay? I forgot how to rotate things. It's fine. So we're going to put this here. And then we're going to make a clone of ourselves, and then we're going to get the clone killed in dramatic fashion. We're just going to walk it outside, the clone's going to die, and that's going to be a good thing, and that'll reduce our heat. Honestly, I don't feel like we particularly... in some countries we need it at the moment, but in general, I don't feel like it's super necessary. Yeah, everywhere except Smash, we're doing fine. But still, it's probably a good thing to do. There's a lot of traps here. I would feel more comfortable if my minions would use a different exit. I'm gonna be honest. I could put a door here, but I don't like having a door here. I feel like when you tuck your door behind a corner, people are... I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but yeah, when you tuck your door like a little bit back, like if I just moved this one back, I can't move it one back. Why can't I move this back? But yeah, if you just move them, I'm going to move it forward and then I'm going to move it back because the object still counts as it's, I don't know, It's confusing. It's just very confusing. There we go. So, when things are a little bit tucked back, then people are, I believe, less likely to investigate them. Oh, well, there goes my valet that just got murdered in a trap. Thank you, tourist. How did you get in here? They just walked through my base, like, with just no problems. Anyway, so yeah, when it's tucked a little bit back, I have found, in my experience, this might just be me making things up in my own head, this might not be true, but I have found that they are less likely to be investigated than doors that are sort of more obvious. So if I had an obvious door off here, they would probably investigate that first. When it's tucked a little bit back, somehow, they seem less likely to investigate it. I don't know if they prioritize... I don't know how the AI of, like, these invading enemy agents works. Why do my valets just keep dying? Like, for real. And there's another valet, just in the fire. This is just a very unfortunate time to be a valet. Let me guess. There's a valet in there. Okay, Neuroside killed this one. Yeah, I don't know. So they definitely have like their own AI of investigate this thing. And I think they just prioritize doors over mystery corridor bits. Why not capture this person? Because she's all dopey and confused and in need of help. And we'll help her into one of our cells and then laugh at her to get a little bit of notoriety. And that'll be good. That's what we want to do. We can't afford anything. I know, and I'm sad about it. Let's bring all these people back to our base. And all of our spin doctors are here, so it's time for us to grab a priceless model. And that will give us a tiny bit of notoriety. We're definitely getting there with the notoriety. We've now got more people out in the world. We are doing more earning. We are gaining martial artists, so I'm going to send 2 more out to do this. We have not got every minion type, but to be honest, that's not a priority for me at the moment. I should probably show off all of the minion types at some point. The other type here, I just find a lot less useful than martial artists. You can get snipers or marksmen. I believe they're called marksmen. So yes, we can get marksmen here, but to be honest, marksmen, I don't find that useful. Because for people to use guns, you need to have the whole base on like amber or red alert, whereas martial artists are like deadly all the time. I mean, obviously this is just my opinion and they are situationally useful, but anyway, I can't remember what biochemists do that quantum physicists can't, but it might be worth me getting a biochemist at some point. And then playboys and diplomats drain different stats on people, but I don't find that diversifying my social minions is really that helpful. The reason that I have social minions is so that I can just target a super agent and have them all rush out and dazzle that agent and drain stats. And if you've got loads of different types of new henchman. If you've got loads of different types though of like spin doctors, valets, the social minions. If you've got loads of different types, then I find that it's a bit of a mess. Like, it doesn't drain one stat. If I had 50 spin doctors, then they would be feeling, I think it's smarts, they would be feeling not very smart by the end of it. Same with valets. If I had like 50 valets, they would be feeling very, very not attentive by the end of it. And whilst strategically training to like getting rid of individual stats is good, you know, if I wanted to like target, I was like, oh, I want to drain this person's loyalty, that would be smart of me. So I could sort of shift the whole thing along, so I have mostly some top tier units, because I think they're more effective. But yeah, that you just end up draining all of their stats a little bit instead of draining one completely and rendering them useless. So I don't know. I can't remember what I tried before. Let's try this. We will try this. Cool. Anyway, I've done a lot of abstract talking about how this game works today. I don't know. I guess that's just the mood I'm in. We stole a thing and some people survived, which is a bonus. Now then, the Butcher! It has been brought to our attention that the wickedly evil psychosurgeon, known simply as the Butcher, grows weary of exacting his sadistic pleasures on the pitiful Indonesians, where he currently resides. He seeks bigger and more worthy sport for his skills, and expressed an interest in joining our evil empire. Well, that is just an excellent career move for you, sir or madam. Red Ivan, we are not recruiting Red Ivan. Red Ivan has a bazooka. Red Ivan uses the bazooka at the drop of a hat, and the bazooka sets your base on fire, and then you cry. And that's just how it works. Let's put this person into hiding. We could have the matron. The matron is wonderful. She is, it's come to our attention that the hideous psychopath known as the matron, this conniving. I don't know. It's been a long day. This conniving old biddy first came to the attention of the world when she was caught torturing the cretins that were housed at the Swiss Mental Institute where she used to work. So the matron is charming. We've also got Montezuma, the wicked voodoo magician rumoured to be able to wake the dead from their slumber. We must not miss the opportunity to add his dark powers to our evil domain. And the last option is Moko, an ancient divine? Is that supposed to be divine, or is that like a word that I don't know? Divine defender of the Incan people of Machu Picchu. A great warrior god who came forth and slew the treasure hunters who had desecrated his people's homeland, and that he now wanders the world seeking revenge. And he's ready to join with us to battle the civilized world. So he sounds pretty rad. What I might do is I might not recruit anyone quite yet. Put that person in hiding. And put that person in hiding. Or those people, I suppose. So let me know in the comments if you have a strong preference on who we should recruit. You have seen them all. We've got the butcher, we've got the matron, we've got Montezuma, and we have got Moko. Actually, what I might do is I'll make 4 comments listing each of their names, because we're not recruiting Red Ivan, full stop. So I'm gonna make 4 comments, one saying each of their names, and then you can thumbs up or thumbs down as you see fit. Those comments, yes, I'll make 4 comments. Thumbs up a comment if you want to see that person, and then whenever I next record, the one with the most votes wins, which may not actually, I don't tend to record on the Saturday when this is uploaded, because I have a confusing life, Oh, well, at least a lot of people are on fire, so that's pretty good. Oh, they're dead. We are just highly effective. Let's torture this person, speaking of being highly effective. We'll do them here. It's like a nice main area, so everyone walking past will get a sweet loyalty boost. And everyone is just admiring all of the stuff we stole. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Urgent. They put it here. Good. Oh no, wait, it's blocking somewhere. Crap. Move it. Move it, move it, move it. You cannot block places. You cannot. Because death, murder, soldiers will spawn and enemies will teleport in. Don't do science on it. Pick it up. Move it. Don't let enemy murder soldiers spawn. The game is not happy with you using objects to block passages, because you could, be really cheesy with it. So you have to have a clear line through your base. Anywhere that is completely cut off by objects, like super death soldiers can spawn, and they might, this far into the game, they might not completely murder us, but they probably would. Now then, these people need to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of my inner sanctum. That's my inner sanctum. I mean, you're allowed in there, but I guess people are allowed in there. I could lock that door, but honestly, yeah, it just seems like too much effort. What we could do though, speaking of using furniture to cheese things, it would be a bit cheesy, but if we get desperate, what we could do is we could use moving furniture, and I don't mean furniture that moves, I mean we could move furniture around in order to create these kinds of blockages. Now, it wouldn't work in a straight up corridor, unless maybe if we use like solid traps, then it would work, but I think if we use like this, it might work. But basically, if we place objects so that there's a one wide gap in each corridor, right? So we do like this, but somewhere like down here. But this is all traps, so that we don't actually have that option. But the equivalent. We do something equivalent down here. We move some of our traps or whatever. Then we could move furniture, and it doesn't take that long for minions to move furniture, but we could move furniture to put another one here where this pressure plate is and block this thing off. But because there would still be a route here, it wouldn't be totally blocked off, so we wouldn't get super death soldiers spawning. So basically we could use this to force the AI to like keep going the long way around to try and get into our base and go back and forth. It wouldn't work particularly well if we were getting attacked in a lot of directions at once and all that, but it could be a good way for us to funnel traffic through traps later on in the game. And maybe that's something we could incorporate as a kind of fun and cheesy, because I think it's sufficiently difficult that I wouldn't find it to be cheap, like a cheap way of doing things, when we rebuild everything. So yeah, we could consider that. Sorry, that was a bit rambly. It's been taking me a while to get to the point today. Anyway, double check on our, well, hold on, burglary in process. I'm trying not to pause the game too much, you know, but really this person needs to die, and like this person and this person. And really I've just let people get way too far into our base because I've not been paying attention. And quite frankly, I blame Jubei. So Jubei, be here. And we will also get Neuroside. I need you to be here. And actually, let's change all these tags to capture tags, because I'm going to show you what you get when you try and steal from me. This is what you get. Okay. Oh no, wait. That person's already been tortured, I think, and is being led out of the base. So we'll just capture these people. We've got enough cells, because it's always good to have plenty of cells, because you gotta be prepared. That cell might be broken though. I'm not actually sure. But yes, kill all these people. And like maybe escort this person out. Yeah, Spin Doctor's just escorting that person out after her torture. She won't remember anything. And now we are just like dogpiling these people. We're getting all our stuff put back. Is that where that goes? Let's move this slightly so that it doesn't have limited access. This game is weird. When you move stuff, the previous object still counts as an object. It's confusing. But yeah, we're doing some science. We're kind of figuring stuff out. We are getting money in now at a non-terrible pace. I mean, it's not good, but it's not the worst. Much like our base in general. It's not good, but it's not the worst base. It's like an okay base. Acceptable base. So yeah, I just need to keep more of an eye on the mini-map, to be quite honest. Let's walk down, and we will just go down the row, laughing at everyone, and definitely someone's going to escape while we're doing this. So let's get Jubei involved. I was like, who's that? It's our bodyguard. That's who that is. I was about to start like getting aggressive in this situation, but no, it's just our bodyguard, so we're okay. Yes, so we'll laugh, and then we'll laugh. This is not the best way to get our notoriety up, to be honest. We could just do some of these things in the world. Let's do a thing. What sounds good? Hack into the automated defense network. Ah, yes, we could do something fun. Yes. Yes, let's make this Cold War a little less cold, shall we? Oh, that's delightful. Yeah, I need to do more of these. Where have these been my whole life? So we need 10 of these, and then we'll send out maybe one martial artist. I don't want to lose too many martial artists, because that's how I make a lot of my money. We'll send out like 10 workers, because who cares about that? Let's send out 7. Because all I need is like one person to survive to the end of the mission. That is all you need for it to count as a win. So we'll send out like a bunch of people, because I very much want to heat up the Cold War. That sounds like fun. That sounds fun and nefarious. Explosives to destabilize the currency. Yeah, we'll do some more of these. These are all little fun things. It's very easy to ignore them because they're not critical for the main objectives. But you can start some wars, which is fun. So we could make Patriot and Smash go to war. So we've got Patriot here, Smash here, and this one here is getting Hammer and Patriot to go to war. So I think starting some wars is a very fun thing, because then their forces will actually fight while we're on the island. So I'll send 6 workers and 4, apparently 5. No, we'll send 4. 4 valets. And that's a very high risk mission. So we'll send another guard, 2 mercenaries, and singular martial artist. And we might need to bulk it out with a few more workers. Boom! Done! Someone's escaped while I was doing that, so that's good. I love it when people escape from my... I don't love it! I lied! It was not true that people love it. Jubei, Neuroside. I need security cameras in here so that people can find out about these escapes. I think that's the real problem that we're having here, is like, this room needs security cameras. And we will go this way and laugh. So yeah, we're getting our notoriety up a bit, but to be honest, we should do some of these fun missions, because I have a bad habit of ignoring them because, like, you can, you know? And lots of them are just, like, some nice flavor text, but don't really do a bunch. But no, I think we definitely should. Especially the ones that start wars, because I want to make all those soldiers fight each other so that I don't have to fight them. Although they can cause collateral damage with my minions and things. A lot of people heading out for missions at the moment, but I'm very, very much okay with that. And everyone okay out on the missions? Yeah, I don't think the plane sets out until they have everyone, so we've got a little time. Now, let's do a little bit of interrogating. We'll interrogate here, we'll interrogate in the chair. We will interrogate. I feel like we should be able to use these ranges to interrogate, but I guess we can't use the training equipment, and that's sad. But you know what? I can't really complain about this game not giving me enough ways to interrogate people. And definitely, let's use some of the lab equipment, like the laser. Classic situation. And we will stand and monitor the whole thing and be amused. As is our right as evil genius. We must be nefarious. Honestly, it's really our most important contributing thing to this organization, is that we stand there and look nefarious. Hiding. It's important that you regularly... Oh, look at this. This is our first sighting of Jet-chan. There's trouble right there that I'm not looking forward to needing to deal with. The Dreadmill. That's amazing. That's a fun trap. There's a lot. I like the traps, but with all these unlocks, I don't think we need to unlock things again when we get to the next base. So, just with all these unlocks, we're gonna have just a fun time building our next defensive layer. Now that I've let the cat out of the bag about the second island, we've got room. I'm glad that we left plenty of room to grow with traps. People are escaping in these rooms here, but now that I've actually got a security camera there, our units are getting involved in an effective way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. They should have been being tortured, but I guess they escaped before they could be tortured, which is sad. Don't do that. Don't escape. It's really rude, and it's just disappointing. And fortunately, they had no interest in attacking our evil genius, despite our sinister laughter directed at them just moments before. So, we're torturing you over here, and we are torturing you... Oh, this was a fun... I need, like, more torture methods. We'll just use the chair. Well, so that way we can see. We have got no money consistently, and that's because all of our money is going towards buying this really, really expensive trap corridor. But I need a themed trap corridor, okay? I need this. It's important for our base. This is only 30 seconds, this mission. So we're just going to watch our agents, like, not agents. They're not agents. We're just going to watch our minions absolutely get wrecked by this very high risk. It's only 3 risk. We should make this. Fortunately, it's not lasting ages, so that only so many... Well, actually, everyone could die if we got, like, a bad roll. But I think it's just a percentage chance of people dying depending on the people's rank and the risk level, so... Whoa! Evil genius under attack! Fortunately, the bodyguard got involved. We don't want our bodyguard to die though, because... Oh, okay, she's fine. And we only lost 5 hit points. But we're still going to go restore them. And we're going to kill that person. We're not going to torture them. We're going to kill them. We'll go to our inner sanctum and restore... I wasn't listening to that news broadcast. It might have been a special one. I don't know. Someone killed the prisoner. By someone, I mean the cell. Have we seen the cell murder people before? I think so. But now Dr. Neuroside and Jubei get to see it as well. And they're pretty great, those two. There we go. Perfect. Perfectly delivered. Right out of the cell, onto the floor, neat little body bag, magic. Love it. Yeah, so we succeeded. So let's bring all these people back. Because I'm quite pleased with this way of arranging things. Looks like we might have started a little bit of a war. Don't you hate when you do that by accident? Let's see. Ooh, more Cold War panic. Oh, yeah. Let's keep doing that. 2 workers, 2 valets, 2 guards, 2 technicians. That's why you got to keep some of the base units around. There's a reason for us to get some of the higher tier units that I haven't bothered with yet. I might need them at some point for this sort of thing. Let's do this, which is a minute. And yeah, these are fun. I always ignore these. There's not many over in Patriot, but we can make a lot of other people start on Patriot. And to be fair, I don't think we've been looking for plots over there. In the drink. How much the British love their tea drinking. I don't know, that sounds too evil. That sounds too evil for us. Impeding the flow of tea. Let's see. Yes, so we're gonna do this one. I've already forgotten which ones we're doing. This has risk 2, so I'll send out a couple more workers. Just so that you just need one person alive by the end of a mission. That's all I need. And the workers die off at the fastest rate, sure, but just like, if I just... Quantity over quality, I think, is really our motto as an evil genius here. Success. I love the sound of success. Let's send that martial artist back out here because we don't need that many at the base, and we do need a lot for stealing so that we can have things. Because I like things. Do some plotting while you're here, actually. They're not very effective at plotting, but if they uncover something snacky, that'd be great. Task complete. Which task? No. No. Oh, we should make a clone. We should definitely make a clone. We have reached the notoriety rank of insane. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty insane myself. Where's our evil genius? Over here. Our bodyguard has still not chilled out. Okay, there we go. She's chilled out. And we are going to go... Oh, we can buff things. But we're going to go make a clone. Yeah, our bodyguard has no chill. Which is fair, because we were nearly killed. And we are the most important person in this base. The evil genius. Now then. Sending people out here. We did that. So, we make a clean getaway, leaving the finger pointing squarely at Patriot forces. So we're just going to try and... get involved, and we're just going to try and escalate tension. So some of these just like this, they look fun, but what would be really fun is starting a war. Don't you think? That's what I think. I'm looking for ones just with the names of other organizations in them. That's really what I'm looking for here. I'm like, just show me a name in all caps so that I can, like, go for it. Does Europe have much going on? No. It's mostly just stirring up aggro over here. Trampling and rampaging. Yeah, a mammoth trampling and rampaging sounds fun. But escalating tensions between nations sounds a lot more fun. Oh well. We'll just leave it for now and just kill this person in the cell. I can't be asked. I can't be asked to deal with all this prisoner interrogation. It's just too much effort. Oh, it's so difficult being an evil... Oh, game's frozen. Game. I've run out of space. And also I've run out of time for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to clear out my hard drive now. I have been Civilin. This has been Evil Genius, and I will see you next time. Bye.